Hi, Meet Edgar community. Today I am here to let you know that our secret blogging formula is actually available to you for free in an ebook. So if you haven't seen it before, it's a really cool ebook that we've made with all of the best kept secrets that we've learned over the last 6 years of creating a really effective blog. The link to download it is in the description of this video. So go ahead and grab it if you haven't seen it yet. It's a great resource to remind you that blogging is not dead, and it is one of the best ways to make sure that the knowledge you have in your head and the ways that you know you can help people improve their lifestyle and reach the outcome they want through really valuable content can also be some of the best content for bringing you new clients and selling your products and services. This works so well because you're really able to make sure that you're putting the value first when it comes to marketing. And we all know that value first has not only a really good way of making sure people build a trust in the content you're putting out there, but it also makes sure that people are able to see you as a brand who cares emotionally about them. And when that comes down to it, every single industry and niche is pretty saturated these days, right? So if you have a really saturated niche, the way that you stand out and differentiate yourself is out caring your competition. And the way you can outcarry your competition is making sure you're giving away all of your best content online for free. Some of the ways that I like to suggest doing this on blog posts, especially when it comes down to the fact that people are like, oh my gosh, if I give everything away for free, what am I going to actually charge people on? Is thinking about creating blog content to actually explain the why behind why people should be doing things, whether it's actually doing something like at Meet Edgar, we teach why you should do things like categorize your social media status updates in order to give you a better system for posting on social media. This is something that you can do even if you don't use our tool. And we talk a lot about it to build up the trust and to give you this value to take these tips away and start improving your social media strategy. So you have something like that at your brand that you can start to talk people on your blog about and actually start to get them results on this even before they purchase from you. So you want to make sure you're thinking about those things and putting that valuable content out there that's actually going to get people to go in there and make sure they're taking steps to get action. Because when it comes down to it, if you can get someone a result once, they're going to be more likely to trust handing over the money when they purchase. So teach people why they should be doing things on your blog. Teach people small steps that they can be doing as these how-to inspiring things to get people to take action. You all know you need to be inspired to action sometimes in order to make those changes that you want in your life. So the simplest way of understanding marketing and to make marketing, especially your blog content marketing, not scary, is to remind yourself marketing is simply telling people how you help them, and then you are then having them opt in to purchasing from you or not. And the blog is one of the best ways to do that. But like anything, you need a system for this. So our secret blogging formula is a completely free download that you can get in the link to this description. Go ahead and download it. It is all of our secrets that we've learned over the years on how to not only create like a really nice looking blog post with a lot of white space, some fun pictures and GIFs in there, because if people are not entertained, they're likely not going to finish that whole blog post and get to all of your valuable content. So it gives away some tips that we suggest using with like how to structure really great like bolded headlines within your articles, making sure that you're getting people who are just skimming the article, since so many people these days are inundated with all of the information you could ever need online. You have to be thinking about the ways people are just skimming articles, and the blogging formula will go over ways to do that, as well as making sure you have an evergreen content strategy. So you know, if you use Meet Edgar as a social media automation tool, we are all about an evergreen strategy, meaning you need to start doing less work, but continuing to get more out of the work you're doing. Quality blog posts that make sense to send out no matter what time of year it is, and to send out multiple times is that golden content on social media, because it means you're able to make sure that the content is showing up in front of people at different stages in their buying journey. Perhaps they weren't ready to purchase from you the first time they saw that blog post, but the second time it comes up in their feed a few months later, maybe they're in a different position where they would actually need the content you're producing. And if you don't reshare that post more than once on social media, they're going to miss it from you. Also, always remember you're gaining new followers. So you want to make sure you're always giving the opportunity for those new followers to see the content that you have. So it goes over in the secret blogging formula, the evergreen strategy of blogging that we suggest using to make sure that you're writing a blog post once and you're able to send traffic from social media to that blog post a year later, let's say even. Working smarter, not harder. That is the rule of social media these days. If you are not participating in an evergreen and upcycling strategy, you are definitely working too hard. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments or email support@meetedgar.com. And if you've never downloaded our secret blogging formula, the link to do so is in the description of this video. And you can really start to make some awesome changes and get inspired to continue helping your followers along their journey. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a marvelous Monday, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.